Hey guys, I'm here at Mill Creek picnic area. It is close to or en route of the PCT. I'm going to be hiking to Pacifico Mountain. It's about 13.1 miles. That's what All Trail says. So it's like 13 miles round trip there and back. And there should be about 2,500 feet of gain. I'm just sitting here at the picnic table, just got here. They've got restrooms. There's no way in God's green earth I'm going to use them because you can smell them when you come up to them. This place does require an adventure pass. It's in the beautiful Angeles National Forest. Got juniper bushes around here and I can see some pines, so this should be a good hike. Looking forward to it. Let's get into it, Hiker Trash fam, and hike on.
Like a wild man, sleeping like a child. You're so luminous and vibrant. I'm always in bloom for you. Always in bloom. Always in bloom for you. Times I've stranded, a castaway on unknown shore, although a stranger in this continent. I'm always in bloom for you. Always in bloom. Always in bloom for you.
Hey guys, Hiker Trash fam. So I'm up here on the PCT out of Mill Creek picnic area. I've got a decision to make, and that decision is this. The hike I planned was Mill Creek up to Pacifico Mountain via the Pacific Crest Trail. That's the planned hike. But I'm really enjoying being on the PCT, and there's a section where you venture away from the PCT, you go up to Pacifico Mountain. And I think that I'm just gonna keep going on the PCT now. I'm really thoroughly enjoying this trail. It started out being very deserty, and now I'm seeing all these pine trees. First it was a little disappointing because all the pine trees were burned out. There was a fire that went through here, and wasn't seeing any regrowth. But you come around and you do get through sections where there are pine trees, and I am actually starting to see some, little fledgling pine trees that'll grow up. A lot of that section would have been way shadier had the fire not gone through, but fire went through, and so the world changes. So I think I'm gonna continue. I have enough calories and water to do that. I think I'm gonna continue and do 10 miles out on the PCT and 10 miles back. That would make this a 20-mile day, which would be the longest day I've ever done. Now, I apologize for the wind. I don't know if we're hearing it here. You might actually hear the trees rustling, but I'm feeling a little breeze. But I've done 5 miles out. It's been pretty much just steadily climbing up the ridge line. beautiful views of the Antelope Valley, beautiful views of the forest. It's gorgeous up here. I did see a mountain lion paw print. I know it was a mountain lion because it was 4 paw prints up front and no claws. They retract their claws. Bears would have 5 up front with claws and would have probably been a little bit bigger than that. So it's not a bear. It is, by definitely, it is a mountain lion.
Although it hurts me to be with you, I'm always in bloom, always in bloom for you.
So I had a choice here. I can take this road up to Mount Pacifico, which would also have a campground that you could hang out with, or I can continue on the PCT. And I think I'm gonna continue on the PCT. I think that's just the right choice for me today, so that's the route I'm going to go. I'm about 7 miles in, just kind of resting on a view like that. It's a little overgrown. I think, you know, this trail doesn't see a lot of action in August, so it's really overgrown, but it's still gorgeous. My legs are a little cut up from the chaparral, but it's gorgeous up here, and I think I made the right decision. I think if I gone up to Mount Pacifico, it would have just ended, and that would have been it, and it would have been a hike. But I'm trying not to just do the hikes I set out to, but letting the trail kind of tell me where I want to go in my body. And my body says, I feel great, I should keep going, as long as at every point I like the trail ahead of me. And so far, I've liked the trail ahead of me. So I'm gonna keep walking at least another 3 miles, or well, up to 3 miles. But pretty good day. Okay, I'm gonna keep hiking. Break over. That's poodle dog brush. Avoid that stuff like the plague. It's worse than poison oak. And there's a little bit of it on the trail. Most of it's off trail. You can see it. That's the first bush I've seen really close to trail that I go around. But it all looks like it's dying out, so maybe it's seasonal. I don't know. I'll have to look into it, but avoid that like the plague. It is killer. Okay, Hiker Trash fam, I'm gonna keep hiking. I am about 8 miles in, so I got about 2 more miles. The trail's getting a little rougher. I've got a limb that I'm gonna have to climb across, and we're starting to ascend, which isn't something I wanted to do. I wanted to stay flat or climb so that my back was all gonna be downhill. But I really want to push this 20. Not 100% sure I'm going to make it, but I'm going to try. Okay, hike on.
Although it hurts me to be with you, I'm always in bloom for you.
So I may have to cut my goal short. I found a source of water there. I filled up the knock bag with 2 liters. My plan was to fill up both my liter bottles with new water, and that would give me a full set of water to go back, considering I've got this and about half a liter left, so 1.2 liters, which should be enough, but I was getting a little concerned. But long story short, my Sawyer is completely froze up. I got it to do a few drips and got a few drinks of water out of it so that I didn't waste the time or the water, but it's broken. So I think from this point forward, I'm just gonna switch over to my Katadyn Be Free, because I think that one, at least I could have rinsed it with some clean water and gotten it working again. So that's unfortunate. I really liked the Sawyer Squeeze up until this moment, but it let me down. It's a gear failure. I don't backflush it with tap water. I backflush it with smart water, so maybe electrolytes have, the smart water had something in it and it just didn't go right. I've done sparklets with it, so I don't know. I'm about 8, I think 8.5, 8.2, somewhere in there. Say 8.2 to 8.5. So I'm gonna keep going as far as I feel safe, and then I'll turn around and go back. I think I can still get the 20 in, but that was gonna be like a godsend addition, and now it is a scary thing that I might not have enough water. I mean, I should have plenty of water because it's not like I'm gonna be out here that long without water, so should be fine. Okay, I'm gonna hike on, Hiker Trash fam. Let's go. So I was way up there, and I said to myself, there's no way I am going to hike all the way down there. Yeah, I'm an idiot. 10.1 miles out. I did an extra 0.1 because I wanted to make sure all those stupid times I go back and forth with the camera don't screw me up and I end up being 19.9 up there. My feet are sore. So my plan is to hike back. There's a little campsite that I stopped at to eat some food, lay down a blanket, put my feet up for about 30 minutes, kind of let them rest, and then hike the rest of the way out. I've still got most of this water left and about half a liter left, so I think I'm good on water. At least, I'll be thirsty, worst case scenario, but it's not gonna be like life-threatening. But I've got to now walk all the way back up that ridge. I didn't really want to climb down towards the end because I knew that would be a climb up. 10.1, first 20-mile day, if I make it back alive. If I don't, tell my family I love them. Okay, let's hike on, let's hike on, Hiker Trash fam. Okay guys, I'm resting in the shade here, feeling a little lightheaded from the climb. Good thing is I think I'm done with most of the climb. I've got about a liter of water left, which is not optimal, but I'm to that water source almost. I think it's about another mile away, so I'll be able to cool myself off, splash some water in my face, get my hat wet, stuff like that, which should cool me down a little bit. And then I should come back to that flat area and then go down from there. So it's all downhill from there, and it should be pretty shaded and nice and cool. There might be water at Mount Pacifico campgrounds. There's another gentleman hiking. If he's on his way back and he did go up there, I may ask him if there was water there so that I know, and I'll do that hike up to get the water just to feel more comfortable. I still feel safe. But I did definitely push myself today. But I need to push myself so that I know how much training I need to do and what I need to do for training for next year when I do a big section of the PCT, like 225 miles, almost a tenth of it. Hiker Trash fam, wish me luck. I'm gonna hike on. Whew. So this is all the water I have left for about 7 miles. And hot. It's very hot. I did not count on my filter not working, but I didn't really count on there being water on the trail. I hadn't planned to go this far. So I definitely learned emergency bleach drops need to go in the ditty bag, because that would have been, at least something. And I did have electrolytes that I could put into it to change the flavor a little bit. So, lesson learned there. Also, I am definitely moving to the Catadine Be Free. I just think that filter would have worked better here. So, yeah. I'm resting in the shade. It's going to be a slow go back. Luckily, I think I only have a little bit more climb to do before I am just all downhill, which should make it a ton easier. Not having to climb. It's not a very steep down, so it'll just get a pace going, get there. And there is water at Miller Creek, or at least there's supposed to be a pump station there at the CHP place. I don't know what it's called now. I can't really think. I am feeling overheated. I did put some water on my hat at that creek, and splashed my face off with cool water. That helped. If I run into that other hiker and there's water at Pacifico, then all is well. But if not, it'll be a trek. I don't feel unsafe, but I feel stupid. So, Hiker Trash Ram, wish me luck. I'm gonna keep hiking. I am back. I didn't get 20 miles in. It turned out to be 19.5, but I'll take the 19.5 as a personal best. I ran out of water. I'm gonna decompress the hike at home. I can't do it here. I gotta stop off and get some Gatorade, a Pepsi, and just get some more fluids in me. So, thanks for following along, Hiker Trash fam, and getting this far.